The Minister of Basic Education of South Africa, Angie Motshekga, will meet with stakeholders this week regarding the proposed Basic Education Laws Amendment Bill, known as Bella Bill. The bill, which was first announced in 2017, seeks to provide updated amendments to sections of the South African Schools Act. This includes the following: a possible 6-year prison sentence, in a case where the parent of a learner, or any other person, prevents a learner, who is subject to compulsory school attendance, from attending school. The head of department will now have the final authority to admit a learner to a public school. Schools are now required to draft and submit a language policy for approval. New admissions regulations. New rules around the appointment of teachers. Random search of learners, and subsequent seizures. The term and criteria for school governing body members. While Motshekga did not specify what changes have been made since the bill's introduction 3 years ago, the original draft legislation also sought to further regulate homeschooling in South Africa. This includes a possible prison sentence for not registering your homeschooled child with the Department of Basic Education, and strict requirements around what curriculum they may be taught. According to the minister, the legislation should not be a stumbling block. However, it should rather be viewed as a necessary tool to assist the sector to deal with some of the challenges at schools. The state has overall responsibility over children. There must be initial registration for learners who are educated at home, in order for us to know how many learners in the system fall within home education. The minister said she will meet with other relevant stakeholders and teacher unions before tabling the bill in Parliament. The new Bella Bill is set to coincide with the government's plans to introduce a 2-year compulsory early childhood development program before starting grade 1. The minister had previously indicated that the compulsory early childhood development program will help improve the foundational skills of literacy and numeracy. These are the words of the minister. To achieve that goal, we need to urgently proceed with the implementation of the 2 years of early childhood development before grade 1, and the systematic relocation of the responsibility for early childhood development from the Department of Social Development to the Department of Basic Education. The Department of Basic Education is working closely with the Department of Social Development and other partners to oversee the migration and proceed with the process towards 2 years of compulsory early childhood development for all children before they enter grade 1. Please check in the description box below for the links to the sources of this report. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.